You click to find fast food that's actually worth your cash. You're in the right place. Today we're counting down 12 items that deliver real flavor, real value, and zero gimmicks, starting with the sandwich that sparked lines and sold out signs and still undercuts pricier copycats. Before you grab lunch, stick around. You'll see why consistency, crunch, and a fair price beat limited time hype every single time, and how a few under-the-radar menu picks can fill you up without draining your wallet. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great, thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. Let's start with the quiet math. You've seen the copycats, the seasonal sizzle, the gold foil wrappers. They spike for a week and fade. One sandwich doesn't, because it nails 3 basics and refuses to upcharge you for the stuff you didn't ask for. Crunch you can hear. Heat you actually taste. A price that doesn't smuggle in add-ons like artisan buns or a sauce fee. Here's the challenge you live with now. Prices climbed. Portions shrank.
How did this all-American burger chain win over the Brits?
You've got to do something controversial to stand out. You've got to court controversy.
We go behind the counter in Burger King restaurants across the country.
Fast food is really good at finding mechanisms to ensure that any food that's on premises is being sold.
I think the Whopper is such a golden asset for Burger King. As a product, it's probably one of the best known across all of the quick service outlets. I think they've even got marketing home of the Whopper. This is big business for them.
The Whopper burger.
I would say the Whopper.
Yeah, the Whopper. Probably the Whopper.
A lot of premium builds charge steakhouse money and hand you cafeteria results, thick bun, thin chicken, and a sauce trying to do damage control. The bill says bold. The bite says bland. When the math feels rigged, you stop chasing specials and start hunting for the item that holds up at 12:30 on a slammed line and at 8:45 when the fryers are on their last run. Competitors rolled out bigger buns, stacked pickles like poker chips, and spun heat levels like a playlist: mild, hot, hotter, limited, gone. Yet the line for this one didn't vanish. If flash sells, why does plain construction keep winning? Because you don't chew a marketing plan. You chew breading, meat, and steam. The more brands layer noise on top, the more a clean build reads as honest. It's the difference between a staged living room and one where the sofa is actually comfortable. A great sandwich is a 3-part chord: texture, seasoning, moisture. Miss one note and the whole song sounds off.
The past couple years have been challenging for the restaurant industry, especially the full-service dining sector. In 2024, Texas Roadhouse became the biggest casual dining restaurant, surpassing Olive Garden, who held the top spot since 2018. Between 2019 and 2024, the two companies' sales are up over 55% and over 80%.
The breading has to shatter without scraping. The meat has to stay juicy past bite 3, not just in the photo bite. The bun needs to hold its shape against heat and oil so you're not palming sog by the halfway mark. When those 3 hit in time, your jaw does less work and your brain says, yes, this is worth it. Value isn't lowest price, it's price to satisfaction. For checks tell you if it pays you back. Crunch retention: does the crust stay crisp after 2 minutes in a bag and a short drive? Spice balance: real heat that rides with the chicken, not a sugar burn that fades fast. Bread integrity: no gummy roof, no collapse under steam. Protein yield: actual meat in every bite, not edge-to-edge breading with a thumbprint of chicken in the center. Hit 3 of the 4 and you'll get a decent lunch. Hit all 4 and you've got a repeat order.
Backlash prompting Cracker Barrel to release a new statement saying, "You've shared your voices in recent weeks, not just on our logo, but also on our restaurants. If your restaurant hasn't been remodeled, you don't need to worry. It won't be."
Where do things stand as a whole with the restaurant industry, particularly these longtime chains that have been struggling?
Yeah, I think that a lot of these efforts to sort of revitalize and reignite some of these older brands have been successful.
Just 2 years ago, Cracker Barrel brought in CEO Julie Massino to refresh the brand. But the struggle to lure new customers and keep nostalgia alive is a shared one.
Gimmick toppings are costume jewelry. Shiny at first, then the metal rubs off. A fried pepper or a neon slaw looks busy and tastes like a cover-up when the base is weak. Core build quality holds up bite to bite. That's where the money is. You're paying for the muscle, not the makeup. And when the kitchen is busy, simpler builds stay consistent because there are fewer failure points, less chance for a chilled component to drop bun temp or a watery topping to drown the crust. Social proof matters when it lasts beyond the viral spike. Launch week lines prove curiosity. Repeat orders prove trust. The better signal is regional sell-through that stays steady when promos end and when the weather turns. If folks keep buying it on a Tuesday with no coupon and no new ad, that's value talking. You want the item that survives calendar cycles without begging for attention every quarter. So where does the edge come from? Marketing, nostalgia, or construction? Follow the breadcrumbs. Seasoned breading that carries salt, pepper, and real heat. A spice profile baked into the crust, not just slathered on top. A bun with a light gloss that resists steam collapse. A fair baseline price that doesn't force you into extras. The result is repeat joy, not first bite theater. Here's the real kicker. This sandwich wins because it stays calm under pressure. Crunch that doesn't sog in the bag. Spice that reads real without a syrupy chaser. A patty thick enough to give you meat in every quadrant. And a price that undercuts overbuilt rivals trying to distract you with props. Now that we've cracked why value beats hype, let's move on and use the same lens across 11 other menu items that quietly overdeliver while others shout. We'll pick for crunch, balance, build, and payout per dollar, so you can order once and feel done. Real value looks like this: repeat joy at a fair price. Crunch that holds. Flavor that lands. No tax for gimmicks. You pay for the build, not the sparkle, and you get the same payoff on a rushed Tuesday as you did last week. That is how your budget wins. Now add your voice. Drop your go-to under $5 item in the comments and tell us why it beats the hype. Your picks help other folks eat smarter. Like and subscribe to help us keep the spotlight on the food industry's best-kept secrets. Next up, we name the McDonald's breakfasts that pay you back, and the ones that quietly empty your wallet.